Well, hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today Roborock has kind of silently released a new robot vacuum from their E Series. It is the Roborock E5. It appears to be a slight updated version of last year's model, the E4, the very popular entry-level series of the robot vacuums from Roborock. You see they have two series, the E Series, which is their entry-level series, and the S Series, which is the more premium model starting with the S4 Max. Now what differentiates them is really two things. The S Series has smart navigation that includes LiDAR-based navigation, which allows you to have certain features like smart mapping of your house that allows you to divide your house into certain rooms. It also allows you to create no-go zones and no-go lines. If these are things that you don't care about or you don't want to use an app, you may want to look at the E Series from Roborock. Now the E5 does appear to be a slight update from the E4. If you are out in the market for an E Series and you don't already have a Roborock, I would suggest looking at the E5 and skipping the E4. The upgrade changes that they have made make it worthwhile. So what are those changes? Well, first, you can now get the E5 in white, whereas with the E4 you could only get it in black. So it is available in white and black with the E5. There is a bit of a new design on the top lid of the E5. There's this now large ring around the top of it, as you can see here in the photo. But it appears to be just cosmetic changes. You flip it over on the bottom and it looks almost identical to the E4. Now the E-Series robots use a series of gyroscopes and what Roborock calls the optic eye to help it track itself through the house, and it does a really good job with that. That is unchanged with the E5. Now one thing that is included in the E5 that was not included in the previous E-Series robot vacuums is what Roborock is now calling the Magbase Remote. It is a remote control that is magnetic and can stick to any magnetic surface. Think your refrigerator, for instance. That way you won't lose track of your remote. Now this might be perfect for somebody who doesn't want to use the smartphone, or maybe they don't have a smartphone. They can basically start and stop the robot vacuum from their remote control. They can certainly remote control it around, and they can also do a spot cleaning with it. So it might be perfect for you if you don't want to use a smart app or if you don't have a smartphone. Now, some of the limitations, I do notice that it does not appear to be compatible with the newly upcoming release of the Auto Empty Dock. My guess is Roborock is reserving that for the S Series of robot vacuums. It does have a 200-minute runtime on the 5200 milliamp battery, which is unchanged. One new thing is the increased suction power over the E4. You see, the E4 had suction power rated at 2000 pascals. The E5 now has suction at 2500 pascals. And so if you have carpet in your house, that should show some improvement. The brush roller design is unchanged, however. You can also buy this with or without a mopping attachment. The mopping attachment will add roughly about $30 to your purchase price. If you want to buy the vacuum now without the mop attachment, you can always buy the mop attachment separately later, but the option is there now to buy it with or without the mop attachment. The mop attachment is just a basic mop attachment. It's not going to have a large water tank like found on the higher end series like the S6 Max V or the S7. It is a 180 milliliter gravity fed water tank, and so for light mopping duties it'll do just fine. Now the E5 is available today at the links down below, and it is available on Roborock's website. If you're interested in the E5, how about dropping a comment below and ask any questions you like. I'll try to answer them. And if you haven't already, make sure you please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate you viewing this. Take it easy, everyone. Bye-bye.